Believe it when I say it. Well,
Sure
witness
you
it, I
will.
suppose.
I'll believe it when you show a class.
No, I'm not showing.
There, I sent
I'd
something
do it, but I'm not
to the
showing.
chat, but I think y'all gonna like it.
Awesome.
Subtle. It's subtly unsubtle.
What, shit posting?
Nah, Discord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's from BD, isn't it? Or is that from EE?
That might be from EE because the meteor ring is really, really pronounced on that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
sure.
yeah, the head
Ring.
shape is different too, yeah. Imagine just having that hammered into a suit of armor, though.
That'd be amazing.
Just, yeah, looking at.
Be some serious mind games.
Okay, where we left
Okay.
off, the party was left minus one crew member and recovering from an precursor attack.
Yeah.
Yes, and Vivian had printed up the components for the medical droid to heal everybody. And was making sure drones were doing all the repairs before she decided it was on time.
Right.
Now, who knows what'll wake her?
Maybe something cold.
Oh, that's right. Raven's
Possibly.
utilizing her as a heated bed.
Yeah,
Just-
Raven is very precariously placed on a prickly porcupine pillow.
I thought they were still wearing their armor.
Yeah, she is still wearing her armor.
They
She
are.
was still lazy.
I don't even think Raven remembers what they were doing.
Yeah, Raven was kind of out of it. Oh, come on, you stupid computer.
Raven is missing a few brain cells.
That is literally the most damage they have ever taken in their life. Technically, the first proper combat they've been to. Technically.
I mean, that's the first proper physical damage anyone's actually taken.
Yeah, I guess so. If you're counting life points, it's a physical damage.
Well, yeah, that's what they are. It's something that takes more than a nap and a good wank to fix.
I'm mad at that works for 90% of
Fucking disconnected. Alarm going off. God damn it. What the fuck?
God damn.
Oh, come
Why
on.
the fuck?
What
Shut
the
up.
fuck? This is your
What you
fault,
doing?
Come
Derek.
on. Oh, fuck.
Derek, what have you sent an image of? Oh,
I
it's a horse dog. Oh, okay, it's a silhouetted horse cock. I see now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Horse cock.
The Generator! That's a bullshit!
This is why people like spandex.
I don't like spandex on my pig.
That's why I like nylon and silk.
Well, whatever. I wear blue jeans and t-shirts 99% of my life.
So do I, but I get to dress fancy underneath because you can't tell.
Shut face.
Same energy, just autistic screeching.
Although I do like these new underwear. They're very soft.
Jade is still worried about the captain.
I
But
think
she is going to
everybody
go
is, but they're
about
tired.
yeah.
Yes, everyone's worried about him, and they're also quite exhausted.
I'm good.
No, don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine.
Fucking leggies just springing.
Dang right.
Yes, if I recall right, most everybody was asleep except Vivian.
Yeah.
Jade was getting her
well,
brain scrubbed.
Yeah. Mm.
I like how everybody's reaction is, we all got hurt. Let's go sleep.
I mean,
Jade didn't get hurt.
ah,
What?
still on the laser. Ah!
What is he blasting?
Asteroids.
Mary's like, he's cute. Let him be.
Well, like I said, Jade's getting her brain scrubbed, so she's partly in a state of, like, comatose.
A state of der.
No, in this case, it's not a state of der, it's a state of burr. Nanomachines go burr.
Ew.
Raven cares not from whence the relief comes, so long as it comes from sleep.
Hey.
Ew.
Hey.
Ew.
Hey.
Ew.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
John Madden.
Hey.
Dun,
Football.
Football.
Snake. Snake. Snarky.
Okay, we've had our mandatory Moonbase Alpha meme moment. We can continue with the rest of the session as outlined in the meeting notes.
We will get derailed somewhere.
You all got the meeting notes, right?
Nope, mine got lost in the mail.
I am the meeting notes.
What are meeting notes?
Well, it looks like I'm going to have to email each and every one of you after the meeting to go over things that we already discussed and verified.
Wasn't there for this decision, so it doesn't count.
I've heard about you could just pay me for emotional damage.
Come on.
Pay me for emotional damage.
Not until I get paid hazard wages for working during COVID.
Right? I should get paid hazard wages for working during COVID. Or, you know.
It's a very
for
boomer
working with-
review.
Yep.
They called us heroes because it would be unpopular to call us sacrificial.
If you want to be a hero, you can die like one. I want to be a hero. I want to be a villain. You will rule the day. You will ruin.
You shall through the day.
Now I'm
The
hungry.
amount of times that I've told someone they should rue the day apparently is illegal.
I got to kill all of this shit because it's fucking retarded.
I could go for a nice root right about now.
What's rude?
Beautiful. A
It's
rude
so
dick.
good.
It's always about dick with dirt, don't you know?
Yeah.
Alright.
What is Rue actually classified as?
For God's sake, this computer is so fucked up.
Totally bonkers, bruh.
Some kind of fucking fancy word. I can't spell it right. To get Google to tell me it's a food.
ROUX.
Is that how it is?
Yep. Usually used as a base for gumbos and other delicious things of southern making and stuff.
Rook. Okay. Flour and fat cooked together. Yeah, okay. It's gravy.
Yep, it's a gravy base.
Spaceship gravy.
The leggy synced up! Yay!
My joke has gone unnoticed.
Because it was bad and you should feel bad.
I do not.
It never goes unnoticed with me. I just choose not to mention it and make you feel ashamed of yourself.
I'm gonna send you something, Candy Cane.
You just choose to ignore that it exists, like how they chose to ignore Metal Gear 4 and just moved right on to Metal Gear 5.
Right?
Send us an email before I throw a hammer at the factory worker who's casting gas blocks right now.
That's from Zastava Arms Official.
No, I
Fucking mad.
know. I know. I'd be mad if I saw that. It's like, hey, yeah, there's some pitting in my gas block. Also, what do you think about the video I sent you?
I don't know, I'm not looking at it, I'm paying attention to the session.
Not you.
Oh, yeah. How about we pay attention to the session and put the goddamn memes down?
I'm also paying attention to the session. I have 2 eyes.
And you'll wonder why I sometimes intentionally railroad you. Because you're very slow. Candy Cane's is a frequent veteran of D&D. It's a shame. It's for shame that he's so slow.
Mm-hmm.
I have an excuse. I'm an FPS gamer.
Yeah, what's your excuse, Candy Cane? Oh, dumbass.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Verified short attention span.
Is your is your sticky keys on?
No, it's just old and frozen.
Oh, it's making the Windows 65 sound.
It's making... I can't do that because I'm trying to do something else sound.
Yeah.
Either way, how long is it gonna take for Jade to come out of brain scuzz?
Like 6 hours.
Okay.
Wayden is having nightmares currently, as according to the dice rolls.
Oh.
They're having nightmares that they got grabbed by the medical bot.
Piece of shit.
They're terrified
Hey.
by that damn thing.
Time for your exam.
You
Just-
need prostate exam.
It's a fucking Dalek in disguise.
Examinate.
Shut up!
Exfoliate.
Fucking bunch of goddamn dingai.
Says the king dingai.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you say that.
Mm-hmm.
In order to be King Dinga, you have to be under 6 foot.
Is anyone else gonna wake up before Jade does?
Yeah.
Apparently Vivian will, which surprises me a little bit.
I'm gonna roll to see if Raven is in a good, a well-balanced spot to not get flopped.
Nice try, you little fucking midget.
Says no.
Survey says no.
So yeah, apparently Vivian's gonna wake up. Give me another, like, hour and maybe my computer will finish starting up.
Well, if anybody else is around where Jade's asleep, she's just kind of laid on her back, staring at the ceiling, wide-eyed, mouth open a little bit, just...
A missed opportunity for her wife, to be sure.
My throat has been unglurked.
Meanwhile, in the other world, where the fuck have you been? Camping? Been 11 months. Camping intensely.
Intense survivalist training camping.
Nah, they wouldn't actually really give a fuck, considering that some champions are gone for like 3 or 4 years at a time.
Alright. Skype, I'm going to assassinate you.
God,
Kill
you
that.
still have
Yay.
Skype?
Yes.
Discord, I'm going back to Skype.
I used to use Google Hangouts. I want to point that out. That was a thing.
Yeah, I remember
was-
when me,
Hangouts
you,
were
and
good.
Ben...
It
Me, you,
existed.
and me, you, and Ben used to talk on it.
Good old Benjamin.
He got wrapped up with the Brits and turned into a bitch.
No, it was a guy named Ryan.
Still a bitch.
Ryan was a huge
Dude.
faggot. Like he was an annoying, entitled, fucking Californian punk.
Sounds about fucking right.
Yeah, he thought that he was God's being gift to Earth. The dude was literally too stupid to spell exfoliate. He didn't even know what aerating your soil did, but he lived in Cali, where they claim to know everything.
What do you mean? They got rid. They're getting rid of, if not have already gotten rid of, the ability, the right as a consumer to purchase gasoline-powered anything. If it's not electric, you go to jail.
Rip. The homie.
Rip.
Come here, Agni! Clap your ass!
My face.
The clapping of
Oh.
Hindu ass cheek sounds so loudly in the arena. Quick, everyone jump Sobek. He's alone. Get him. Yeah. I am Florida man. Fear me. I think the Erlung shin is pissed that I'm gaining on him as a threat. Shut up, Ford.
Oh, he's a bitch.
Alright. Oh. Zitrun dreaming of annihilating an entire fleet with a laser aside.
He's pulling his cock out.
See, that's Jade's dream.
Jade doesn't dream. She has weird ass hallucinations.
That's what a dream is.
Not the good kind.
Both of you to assume that people have good dreams.
I do have good dreams. Thank you very much.
Dreams are not good. They're merely your moments to try and survive against the Reaper.
Well, the Reaper needs to try harder then, damn it.
Fucking side note. If you want to avoid the whole game of skill versus the Reaper, just challenge him to Osu. Boom. His bony ass will never be able to win. Oh, that was tasty. That food made me the big happy. What's next on the docket once the small lizard awakes and vows to destroy all creation?
Keep the station in one piece. Maybe
Fair.
fix some things.
We should do
Consume
something.
sustenance. Exmercise.
Some stimulants.
Well, I think yes, Vivian will eat something. I'm not sure when the last time they all ate was.
About 6 hours ago.
Okay, yeah, they're probably getting a little hungry.
I operate in 5-hour intervals to give me food. No. Lizard will wake up, get food on the go, and proceed to go repair.
Alright.
Seems to be the only one that doesn't know how to blow himself up with a wrench.
I mean, to be fair, if you handed Jade a wrench, they'd probably somehow set it on fire.
And just have Vivian sploot on it, put it out.
Just not even. Citroen doesn't even get to leave the room. Citroen, the wrench is on fire.
Why? Are you like this?
Oh no, I just touched the thing with it and it just spontaneously combusted.
Jade tries to prepare their own meal, starts boiling water. The water's on fire.
Like, how did you manage that?
Oh no.
I put butter and oil and everything in there to make pasta, and it's on fire.
No, I was gonna buy the Yangzhou Longskin, you whore.
Whore.
I'm trying to be a consumer.
And what exactly is Citroen consuming?
That's a good question.
I could just see Zitron getting into just the cornstarch, just taking a bite. Just.
You know, what he is consuming is this mythological thing he heard the captain talking about. A cheese stick.
Now, are we talking about the fried cheese stick or like the string cheese stick?
Yeah,
sure
the
the
captain
cheese-
did mention one of those.
The kind that is deep fried with chip batter. Basically, the way the captain described it, it's something to do with chips and a cheese string in the center.
Just imagining someone trying to roll a cold cheese stick and fucking Dorito crumbs and deep frying.
That also sounds kind of good, though.
It does sound good. That's why I'm imagining it. What's this
Oh, yeah, Baron Samedi.
breadcrumb shit? Give me that. Give me those chips.
Well, we definitely win the team fight.
You know, there's too much cheese in these cheese sticks. Why don't we just, like, melt all the cheese down, mix all the breadcrumbs into it, and then form them back into sticks?
Oops.
Hmm.
Got him, Goog? Googie's got him.
What's everyone else having for breakfast?
Is Jade awake?
Jade is awake.
Alright, well, she will put her shirt on and then she is going to go and make her some breakfast pizza.
Alright. What about Vivian?
Suck my dick and roll.
I think Vivian is going to have some meat-based breakfasts.
Go
Uh,
I
you
heard
mentioned
that
those
Lars-
Scotch tags. I think she liked those. Like, how much did she like them? Was it a lot? She thought they were okay. Okay. Maybe she'll have something like scrambled eggs, sausage, and bacon, and steak.
Alright, and what is our resident mental patient gonna have?
What about Raven?
According to the rolls, they're going to continue having sleep. I'm trying to get over 25, and every now and again, it's the closest it's gotten has been 24. So, roll a couple more times here in a second.
Raven's gonna sleep in. Alright. So, Citroen is working on repairing sections of the station along with the bots. They'll run into Dave occasionally as they're working on things themselves. Dave is obviously able to get into much smaller spaces.
Yep.
What is Jade and Vivian going to do after breakfast?
After breakfast, Jade is gonna go and do. She's gonna go see what needs to be done with the ship's electrical system, if anything there was damaged.
Well,
Raven,
the
wake
gun
the fuck
range
up.
probably needs to get wired up now that it's been manufactured.
Okay.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, she will go and
However,
do
I
that.
think what Vivian is going to do is she's going to continue assisting with the regular repairs before moving on to upgrade. You know,
Alright, some more, scraping up carpets and laying down new furniture and all that.
Yeah, basically.
Sure.
Does she remember to change out of her armor? No, she's still gonna be wearing her armor.
Never know. Could get attacked from anywhere.
I suppose it's a possibility.
Space ninjas, man.
Ninjas are very dangerous. Never know, man.
Oh, Raven wakes up with a bit of a jump. Oh god! Oh, no, head hurt still.
Medical bot nearby looming.
Just, oh, fuck off. Get your weird grabby bits away.
The medical
But,
facilities required to fix your hemorrhaging has been processed. It is time for your appointment.
Gonna point these nuts. I'm gonna go get food. They just kind of walk off, just flipping up, their hand up in the air, just flipping off the robot. No. Yeah, no, they really. I've been rolling for it. They really are really turned off by that thing's existence. They understand that its value, but they just nah. I don't know. They are hard spooked by it.
So if Raven is ever horny, bring the robot in. Got it.
You know what I mean, you dinkus.
Hey, it's turned on. I have to consider these things.
Concern.
So what's Raven gonna get? Trying to, move things along a little bit here.
Yeah, no, they have heard mentionings of a steak witch, and they're going to see if they can make a steak sandwich
Alright,
with horseradish. Actually sounds really fucking good right now. A piece of cold steak, some bread, and a bit of horseradish. Oh,
And yet you don't like kimchi.
horseradish is fucking good.
it
It's not
is.
my fault you like to eat wet, rotten garbage cabbage.
Mhm.
I like how violently, I'm wrong and you're right. How very.
The closest thing to
California.
food that I eat that tries to eat me back is pineapple, and that is barely.
I mean, you eat Shadow.
I mean, vinegar wants to eat you.
It's not an enzyme, it's an acid. That's different.
I mean, you eat Shadow, and he doesn't try to eat you back.
That's true.
Are you sure about that?
Dial up the caffeine headache a little bit here.
Okay, so
But
Raven
yes,
gets food, then what?
They're gonna go see if they can be of use in repairing some of the damage from the encounter. Would there happen to be a small, welding kit or a toolkit they could grab and wander around with?
Yeah, you could print one off.
Or they're gonna print themselves up a little oxyacetylene welding kit or something that works with weird space metals. Point being.
Little. No, you misunderstand. This is Mary's Nanoforge. They don't do little.
Well, they're gonna have to do little. Raven can't lift much more than about 95 pounds.
Mary's a big girl.
You get, one of those big, 20-gallon tanks on the roller wheels and, the torch.
Jesus. Just Raven kind of looks up at it. How the fuck am I supposed to move that? The wheel weighs more than me.
Got a box truck on it. You could tilt it back and roll it.
There is an issue of not weighing enough to tip it. If anyone saw, they'd be hanging from the wheels or the handles up there, just going, come in.
Is it Kimmy?
Eh.
Mary, printed in a different orientation.
Printed horizontally with 4
On-
wheels.
Make
Wait,
it
no,
a little car
wait.
that I can drive.
I don't think you're supposed to do that. I think you're supposed to leave them upright.
So in
Yeah,
that
no,
case,
you have to leave
printed
them
with 4
upright.
wheels.
Yeah.
Well, at least a settling tank you're supposed to, because they dissolve it in something. Hey, Mama.
Hey, Mama.
In a second. But
So
yeah,
did
no,
you do
they're
it?
they're gonna reprint it into the little powered cart thing.
No, did you do the thing you said you were gonna do in a second?
Shut up. But yeah, they're gonna just kind of like put it. Gonna see if they can print out a little powered cart for it. Just yeah, I can't do that.
Okay, so you print out a little, like, pyramid-shaped structure, and it's got little motorized wheels. They're Omni wheels, so it can rotate and everything.
They're gonna hook it up, and they're gonna start wandering down looking for things that need repairs. Bent bulkheads, destroyed this or that. This is.
Okay.
God damn it.
Oh, if you're gonna kill it, just kill it already. God.
Yeah, I don't mind kids, but Mikey gets on my nerves because, like, he's just like, get him tested because if he's not autistic, he's just a bastard.
He is.
Is he
Look
autistic?
who his parents are.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense then. Quick, give him
I think he's
shinies.
got
It works
got a
on
small
me.
extension.
It'll work on a kid.
I
What?
think it works on everyone.
Tie something really shiny to the end of a string and put the string on a stick and duct tape the stick to their back and look at them go.
Mhm.
Hang it from the ceiling fan and turn it on low.
Oh my god, Atlas is huge.
It's working. I'm moving forward. I'm so motivated.
But yes. Oh, Braden's gonna kind of run back. I need a pair of goggles.
I was wondering if you're gonna add to your life point damage there. Just do pretty. Wait. Why is
You can
everything burning?
well, you can oxyacetylene cut and weld without them. It's just eventually it's like
You have-
looking at a fucking sun. Eventually.
I can tell you from experience at work, you have to take a few minutes in between.
Yeah. No, I agree. I can
Wait.
confirm.
Yeah, same. But no,
Oh,
like
cool.
electric welding. No, you 110% need that hood, or you're gonna wish you were dead. So,
Yeah.
you've gotten sand in your eyes. Hot sand made out of hate.
No, I am fully aware because we had a worker at the place, remember when I worked at the Cheesecake Factory? No, not that one.
You worked at a Cheesecake Factory?
Not that one.
A place that made cheesecakes, not the one that sold fat people cheesecakes. There's a
I
difference.
said a Cheesecake Factory. Not
Yeah.
the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, I worked at one as a maintenance person. What that amounted to was, hey, go make sure the pH balance on the wastewater is correct. Okay. Now what? Now clean the parking lot. Don't have anything for me to fix? No.
No.
And then when oh god, fix it!
Well, yeah, no, that was exactly how it was. They didn't do any amount of preventative
Preventive
maintenance.
maintenance.
They just waited until something broke and then wheeled out something from the shed that had just been fixed like not even an hour ago and hasn't even been tested yet.
Oh god. Well, you said you fixed it. I put pieces of metal together. I didn't test if it worked.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
And then, oh no,
honestly,
God forbid, we have to stop production for 3 hours. We're gonna make people come in for 3 extra days.
What the
Fuck that.
fuck?
I can see why. I'm assuming you don't work there anymore.
No, I don't.
Okay, good. I can see why you don't.
Yeah, but anyway, before I went on that tirade, I had a co-worker, we'll call them, who shared the workshop with us where we would, fix things. and we had welding protection, cheats and stuff. Something that's supposed to block out the light so that it doesn't, kill you in the eyes. And no, they just refused to use it. It was right there, right in front of them, all day. Would have taken 2 minutes to put it up.
Yeah, fucking arc flashes are miserable. You just kind of sit there blinking your eyes all day, trying to get the invisible laser sand out of your eyes, and you just like. And the little blue floaties that never leave the middle of your vision. Either way, Raven is going around. Since it is an oxyacetylene kit, they can swap out the head for a cutting head to remove damaged chunkets and re-weld the other head to reattach said chunkets in the proper configuration. Mind, these are very small chunkets.
Alright. As you're working, you come to notice that certain parts of the station cut a hell of a lot faster than other parts.
Ugh. They make a mental note. For now, they're just happy to be able to move along.
I'm really enjoying it. Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
You alright?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, by the way, I would assume that the fungus infection has just been sated for now, essentially. It's been pushed back and is still an issue, right?
No, that got tossed into the sun.
Oh, good.
Mary,
Yeah,
just burn,
Mary's like, okay, I don't need this shit anymore. Yeet.
burn, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, no, you recovered the graviton spike emitter from the colony, so Mary was able to move the gas giant and, yeet that massive shit into the sun.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good spot for it. That shit creepy. But yeah. The
It's
Raven will
not as-
continue making.
Not quite as creepy as the, biological hive mind you guys ran into on their first, expedition.
Nah, it's fine.
It only used to be people, that's all.
There's a reason Raven doesn't think about that anymore.
Oh, when Jade stops to take a lunch break, she's gonna read that journal she got off that thing.
You open it, and every page is full of little tiny screaming wraiths. Just
Itty bitty ones. Or a mouth opens on every page to scream at you.
Just very loudly declares what's on the page.
This is where all of the thoughts of destruction are.
I will be back. I have to go help with something. Just assume that Raven is fixing and burning things in a constructive manner.
Okay. Stabbing things to heal them.
Yep. God intended.
So, this appears to be a memoirs of one of the crew members. And flipping through the pages, it seems to describe what daily life was like on the station before, the event.
Yeah. Does it describe anything that happened? Like, what happened?
It describes a lot of things. What are you looking for specifically?
The main event that caused everything to go shit side up.
The fuckery.
Considering the state that you found the memoir in and who it was in possession of, no, it does not.
Okay.
Whatever happened, it happened pretty fucking quickly. remember, this was like only the third room you guys ever explored. That's
Yeah.
where this information was intended.
Hmm.
Is there anything else you want from
What was this person's name? Or did it have their name in it?
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Weasley.
the...
I
No.
love that I got that shit into the. Oh yes.
Their name's not in the book?
You're not sure if it was the individual's name, but the name that's in the book is Richard. And no, it's not that Richard.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's not that rich.
There's not enough illegal contraband on the station.
What, you mean
Yeah.
Nixon?
It's just a random name that got generated
know.
when I was creating the map.
They're gonna just kind of set the book down on their bunk and... You know, the detective's office needed some repairs. As I remember, there was like a leak in there or something.
Oh, Mary already scuttled that.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah, no, the whole laser tag section got ripped out and be done.
Aw. Okay,
It was full of fungus. What do you want to happen?
Okay. Let's go explore a new area of the ship. See what secrets can be found.
Medical wing?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a mostly fully equipped medical office with, one of those beds that you can lay down on and slides into the machine, scans your whole body, and it's got decontamination, steri field, cordoned off section containing anything that might be going on.
Is there a computer?
Yeah.
Well, she's gonna access the computer and see if she can get a read on like the old crew's names and such.
This computer is pretty fucking new. I don't think it's gonna have that information.
Damn.
It's only really got information on the medical knowledge that Mary has access to currently.
Okay. Well, besides the gun range needing wired up, is there anything that's like in need of dire repairs? Or renovation?
Well, yeah, the station still has a few spears jammed to it that need to get pulled out and, fixed.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
drones can only work so fast.
Yeah, Jade's gonna go get her suit on and go give the drones a hand. Removing the spears.
Alright. So everyone's got something that they're doing.
Yeah.
The day passes. It's evening. If anybody wants to meet up and talk to each other in character, you can do that. Otherwise, I'm going to skip the next day.
Be on with it already. We must continue the journey.
I was gonna say Jade just passing by a window that someone's working at just waves. Hi. Hi. Bye.
So she's outside and she's waving at people inside.
Yeah.
I think if she happens to pass Vivian, she would indeed wave back.
Yay.
Mary, there appears to be some sort of Xeno scum trying to access the building.
What? Yeah. So next day.
Phew, that's a lot of douchebaggy focus.
Okay. On the next day, the dramatic exit actually returns to the system with sort of an aftershock on its arrival that ripples the station, making it kind of creak and groan, probably waking everyone up if they were asleep.
Let's find out. Was Vivian asleep at the time? Yeah, she
Jade
was
is
asleep.
probably just getting her brain scrubbed. Would that actually pull her out of that?
No.
No.
No. Not unless
Okay.
your life is actually in danger. It's kind of like pulling a, hard drive out of a computer while you're still moving files to it.
Yeah.
And everyone meets back up with Captain, joke about how that maneuver cost him 20 years, and he'll ask why there's still 2 brown dwarfs out there and not just one spot.
Would someone would have? Well, Jade can't answer. How much longer does she have when the captain would arrive?
Hours.
Okay. Yeah.
So were the stars still progressing toward each other, or
Yes.
so I guess Vivian would answer with, well, I guess it's kind of a work in progress. We've been working on repairs and stuff in the meantime while we waited for you to return. I'm glad you're back though. I was a little worried. I mean, I know you can handle yourself and all. I was just a little worried.
Yeah, well, I don't really like doing that. But now that we're all here, we can continue with what was it we were doing. Making all the money.
Lizard, wake up, get breakfast, back to repairing. Today's mission: cut the spike out of the station.
Right? The captain is going to assist in repair duties. And after today, it should all actually be fixed up.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh,
Yay.
okay. Yeah. Walking past with a 200-pound fucking saw. Oh, Matt, don't worry. Mary's got a big nanocord.
Yeah. When Jade wakes up, she will be happy to see the captain again, and
Bird only burned themselves,
you know,
according to this, 4 times.
she will greet them. Exchange pleasantries, tell them what's been going on, and she's gonna go get breakfast and go help with the
Fifth?
cutting the thing, the
It's
spike
like
out of the thing.
spinning circle, spinning circle.
Yeah.
Well, after you've informed the captain of everything, captain go over to Raven and kind of pick them up under the wingies and carry them over to the medical office.
Oh, I have to fix things.
Stupid to fix things. We're gonna fix you first.
Oh. Oh, by the way, welcome back.
Ah, yes. Thank you for reminding.
Zitroon
I
has
mean-
put on a suit with mag boots, by the way, and is currently spacewalking. with what is essentially the equivalent of a fucking giant metal diamond saw cut through beams.
Alright. It's pretty slow going. These things are dense enough to actually pierce steel.
Yeah.
The captain brings the medical droid in, sits Raven down on the bed, puts the straps on.
Ah,
shoves
you
them
thought of
in-
everything.
shoves them into the scanning enclosure, imports the info onto the droid, and then just kind of leaves them there, strapped down to the bed as it slowly approaches.
I will not forget this.
Hater.
Well, you see, that's the funny thing. Actually, you will.
This is evil.
He closes the door and the lights go dark.
Ah!
Sound of pneumatic drills.
just eeing bird noises.
As the captain's leaving the room, he'll kind of look back, notice that the lights in the room turned off. Huh. And just go back to his work. Raven, all of your life points have been recovered.
Yay. I'll put 1 stack of trauma.
You wake up 4 hours later in the medical room in a very comfy feeling silken, shirt with very fluffy cotton bedding on top of you and a very soft downy pillow under your head, and you're not really sure how you got there. You got up this morning, you had breakfast, and that's about where your memory stops.
I feel violated.
Not sure why, but you think you've been violated. So you feel like you've been violated. Here's how we help. You remember these guys? This is their stone. Fucking hate that.
You are no longer strapped down, and the medical AI is no longer in the room, so if you feel like it, you can get up and go back to work.
Suspicious Raven noises.
Like, what did I do last night?
What the fuck? Oh, that's
Concerned, rocking.
Just, it's like the little quiet, grackling noises. Putting on clothes with irritated, not sure why, but irritated intent. Just.
Yes.
Like,
It's like, I don't know why here, and I don't like it.
I
Cold
decided
here.
the truth is still a gremlin. He's still an evil gremlin. I'm happy.
Yes. You're all evil gremlins. We've established this. The captain is the only tall one.
There's also Vivian.
Vivian's tall, but lengthwise.
That's tall, but that's
She
called
is
length.
longer than she is tall.
Well, you can't keep Rozzy here because it's kind of illegal. It's a gross violation of spiritual magic.
Yeah.
So you're not allowed to keep her here
What?
if you want Paul.
Wouldn't the Roadhouse be a gross violation of space-time magic?
Yes, it is. But the Mage Lords really don't want the smoke when it comes to Randall. Shit, they're worried about Mons being like, you know what? I choose violence.
Today I chose violence.
I'm going to water my vineyard with your blood. Wait, what? No, hold on.
It's like, wait, hold on a second now.
I got a cudgel.
I got a cudgel.
Yes, I got a cudgel.
Dude, cute.
I got conniption.
Disarm the goat. Beat the goat. Beat the goat. Whoop his ass.
How tall was the captain again? I know he was a lot taller than Vivian.
Oh, I have to look it up. I think he's like 7 tall or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was something around that.
I'm a big dur.
Him's big. Terrans are huge bitches.
Yeah.
Moms would fit through the roadhouse.
Except for Jade. Jade is not a big.
Yeah, Jade's the boob goblin.
Yeah, somehow she got the short end of the stick.
You're all big in your own ways.
This one just wants to be tall, so he's not fetishized. It's not like super tall, just like normal height.
Well, like, you know, Citroen is big personality-wise, Vivian is big length-wise, Captain is big tall-wise, Jade is big chest-ass-wise, and Raven is big fear-wise.
I mean, to be fair,
Big beak-wise.
Beak-wise.
I mean, he's just big. It's one of those things, you know, when he's in rut, it's kind of a problem. His abdomen literally swells and he hates it. Because, like, thank God these humans are too stupid to know what this means.
Hey, Citroen, did you get pregnant?
Yes. Yes, I just ignoring it. I would like maternity leave. Ooh, crystal. Nice. What's I do? Yes, I love boxes.
Alright. So, repairs get completed on the station today. Tomorrow,
Yay.
Mary accelerates. I forget exactly what kind of orbit it's called. One where they combine.
Yeah, I forget what that's called.
And
I've heard it
Combined.
mentioned a couple of times, but not enough times for it to stick, apparently.
there's the gas giant and the 2 brown dwarfs, and Mary used the gravity anchors, get it all situated into a trinary orbit, and then lets them all fall into each other. And
Coalesce or whatever.
yeah, I mean, yeah, their gravity wells are close enough to each other. The only thing keeping them apart from each other was the gravity spikes. And I keep calling them different things.
Okay, you're slow in the brain. Slow in the brain, big in the ass. How it is.
Fucking wish my ass was that big.
My depression is chronic, but gastrics are demonic.
But they let all 3 of those masses fall together, and it gets Nova sparked. Mary contains all of that energy and essentially just pumps it into their reactors. Now that this system is essentially gone, they plot a course to the station that they were going to and make the transition over there. And yeah, no, despite Jade's warning, they weren't really prepared.
Jade sitting in her seat. I told you, motherfuckers.
Told him what?
We were coming.
Oh. Surprise, motherfucker.
Right, motherfucker.
You want round 2, slut?
Wrong size, motherfucker.
And then, you know, Jade is gonna, once they come in, Jade's gonna see if she can open up communications verbally.
If she turned around, she would have seen about the front half of Raven's beak sticking around the corner. I heard you needed diplomacy.
So Jade attempts to open communication. Yes, you managed to get a handshake.
Yay.
for a hand job. Okay.
Oh, it's apparently text only. Okay.
Oh.
What you want, you fat cow? Ow.
It's like kind of busy. What do you want?
She's just gonna type in. Wait, did we ever name the station?
This is the fucking USS Mary, bitch.
It's
I
named, I think
do
it's named after
believe
the
there
VI
was a
Corps.
name for it, but I don't remember what it was called.
Ah, we got it. We'll call it the Big Shot. There we go. That'll make Dave happy.
That would make Dave happy, but
But
the station
No
does in
buts.
fact have a brand on the side
Designation.
that it broadcasts, and they don't really. It'd probably be a bad idea to try and change the name from the one that they can visually see.
yeah, what is it on the side?
Just tell them to read the site of the station. This is the read site of station. I'm not typing it in.
No,
Name
she's
too
gonna
long.
type it
Read the
in.
fucking station name.
Name too long. Read site of station.
Too long, you read it.
Station name Raven with an X.
Lowercase, was it hyphen lowercase x uppercase x Raven uppercase lowercase hyphen?
So what's your name? My name Candy with an X. Where?
Ow!
Where's the bee? Where? Where's the bee? Where's the bee?
Shut the fuck up,
What? What?
dang ass.
They all they all hated him for he spoke the truth.
Okay, so it looks like, other than a little bit of chaos from, an unexpected arrival, it's pretty standard procedure for them to negotiate a base to allocate for you all. As soon as you explain that, no, you can't just move the station, and yes, it does have thrusters, but they're not for that. They pretty much let you sit where you are in space as long as you don't, cause any other problems.
How big of a ripple did the ship just kind of zooping into this version of space cause?
So that's the
Yeah.
thing, the station doesn't ripple.
Really?
The station uses a very old version of wormhole tech that Terrans don't use anymore because it's not very efficient.
Yeah.
So it kind of just.
It takes that point in space way over there, pinches it real hard, and pulls it over here, and then lets it spring back.
How is there no ripple?
There is, just somewhere else.
Where we used to be.
Which is different from how the captain does warp, where he just goes so butt-fucking fast that he enters another goddamn dimension of reality.
So we've had the sound barrier, we had the light speed barrier, and now we've got the fucking reality barrier.
Yep.
How fast is reality? I don't have enough numbers or enough language to tell you how fast reality is.
I don't know,
pretty
man.
quick.
How fast does it take you to get to press? About the same speed.
Aw.
I can actually tell you what that barrier would be, I just have to look it up. Because there's light speed and then there's quantum speed.
Please no.
Quantum carburetor? What?
No, it's not that big a deal, it's just the point at which quantum particles can't get out of your fucking way.
And my brain has already started to hurt.
Well, do you want to get to a parallel universe or not?
Not really.
But think of all the possibilities. another universe where everything happened exactly the same way, except one atom wiggled slightly different.
Except Zitrune is 5'7" instead of 4'9".
A universe where Jade was male.
A
That's
universe where Shadow was tall.
Yeah, I am going to.
A universe where Vivian's species
Hey.
was actually fluffy instead of spiky.
Hey, Candy Cane.
Yes.
Just remember, you gotta make do with less. Make more with less. Come on, let's go.
Do more with less. Oh,
Do more with
God.
less. That's all you gotta do. You can do it. I believe in you. We're team players, champ.
It's okay, I heard there's a surgery you can get that can give you those 3 extra inches.
Silent contempt.
No, he's just mad that we all know that Metal Gear Solid 4 never actually came out.
I've already told you. I'm on his side. I know it did because I own 2 copies of it. 2 physical
Okay, you're
copies
allowed
of
to
it.
think. See, no, we believe it. We believe you.
I am without question. I am infallible.
Yeah, I'd believe that you're able to get a cracked modded version of Metal Gear Solid running in a
3.
version that makes it really seem like it's a whole new game.
Yeah, of course.
But no, we all it's just Metal Gear Solid that has been modded.
I think their mic zooped out. Yeah, that really just hate us right now.
They probably just hate us, which is fair.
Yeah, either option is funny.
Quite hilarious.
But you guys are at a new station. I suppose I should describe it.
Is it station shaped?
It's sort of pill shaped.
It's a medical station. I knew it.
So it has sort of docks, like struts, extending out from it on all the radial directions. Around the middle, where it sort of seems like these 2 hemispheres are placed. And on these hemispheres, there's still. Why am I describing a pill? It's a pill shape.
It's like
I saw a pill that was shaped like a star. Is that what this one's shaped like?
pill shape with
Oh,
a
no.
ring of, I guess.
Now, are we
said
talking about a
dogs, but
round pill? Are we talking about?
It's
I'm
Star
thinking
of Omnius.
cylinder with hemispheres on the ends, right?
yeah, it's a capsule.
Oh, that's not a pill. That's a capsule. God. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. I want job. Oh,
And
my
so
God.
you said like in the middle there's basically kind of a ring of docks. Now are those like flush or are they sticking out
They're sticking out from it like radial.
like boat docks?
Yeah, like boat docks.
Dog. Dog. Sorry.
And once you guys go onto the station, because I know you're going to
My life
eventually.
now. 'Cause God damn it!
Well, I know you're gonna go to the station eventually. I'm not forcing you to, but it's gonna happen. Shut up, sit down, and listen.
Hurry up, bitch. Go ahead and slow.
This station is a little more advanced than the last one. Whereas the old one had, like, LED lights and park areas and lots of open space for walking around and, like, physical guards doing patrols. This one has more neon light aesthetic to it, or cyberpunk-y kind of you're not really seeing a whole lot of green space that isn't like in front of somebody's window, part of somebody's very expensive yard. There's a lot of individuals walking around with long clothes on because the station is kept rather about 40 degrees. And
Oh,
um, a lot of the shops appear to
It does.
open 24/7 situation. It's not really a counter that's merchant and the outside world. It's more of a doorway that leads into a proper like walk into shops. There are even people riding around on small vehicles. They're not necessarily go-karts, but
Segway?
no, it's not a Segway. It's a four-wheeled vehicle. Some of them are three-wheeled. It's some electric vehicle to get around. Some of them
The electric
are
swiggity.
enclosed, some of them are exposed, but all of them move pretty damn fast. Fast enough that there are traffic lights installed with crosswalks from all of the different uh, docking areas so that you get to actual economy. And looking off into the distance, because it's not a small station, it's bigger than Mary, actually.
oh wow.
Ooh.
Can see on and off ramps that take the vehicle to different levels of capsule still in section. So presumably this is just commerce and trading level, and there are other levels that cater to different things, such as manufacture, living spaces, all that. And looking around, you can see there are several cameras pointed in various directions. They seem to have a very strong surveillance presence here.
I see. Time to
Very
destroy
good.
the proletariat.
The air sort of, besides being dry from the cold, has a sort of acrid scent to it. I'm not really sure if that's from vehicles or residents in the area, or if that's a byproduct of something else.
So it's kind of like the scent of electronics.
That might be what it is. It's hard to describe.
We'll find out.
You can see many alien species interacting with each other, talking, moving items around, trading physical currency for goods, and down a ways you can some tapping cards, credits. So this seems like a pretty popular trade hub, at least.
Get that horse.
One thing you don't see on this level is food.
Go on, friend. Fight for my sloppy second.
I guess it's a good thing they've been making sure to eat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, there we go. I know I described it as kind of being bleak, but no, it's got a peppy area song.
And it's fancy.
So there's that station. If/when you guys go over there.
Oh. Jade has some books to return if there's a library on this station.
with how big it is, there very likely is a library on the station.
This is good.
Now, does it matter what library they are returned to?
Probably.
Point of a library is that they're universal.
Okay. That,
For the book.
so
from a
they can
completely
be
different
sent
reality.
where?
Books can be sent where they are needed if that station still exists.
Well, it started a fight with Mary, so with a grain of salt.
So it sounds like Jade is going to find a library and return her books.
Yes. And possibly pay the exorbitant late fee she has.
Because it's been how many weeks?
About a month.
About a month overdue. That's not so bad.
I'm like 3 years over before
Yeah. So is there like a directory or a map?
Not really, but if you look like you're looking around and lost, one of the aliens are going to kind of like ask you where you're going, and they're wearing a very formal and official suit.
Yes, I'm trying to find the library.
Oh yes, that's going to be on. It's about 2 levels up.
Okay, this is my first time here. Is there an elevator somewhere?
No, but you can wait for the public transport. It should be arriving in about 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I quite enjoy this music, by the way.
He's good.
Oh, and by the way, I didn't mention it, but one of the first messages that Jade would have sent when they connected is, "We're here." Told you so.
The fucking Port Authority just... Fuck.
Hey, we need this planet-sized space to be cleared out. We're going to be arriving soon. Oh yeah, sure, okay. Oh fuck!
¿Dónde está, motherfucker?
Buenos dias, fuckboy. But yeah, Jade will wait for the transit to arrive.
Alright. It's... How do I describe this? It's like if they took a golf cart and made it tall and then long, like a limo,
So it's a bus.
and instead of sitting down, you have, like, bars that support the roof and handles, like, hanging from the ceiling, and you have to stand. But, you know, the convenient thing is you can just hop on and get off anywhere. It doesn't stop.
Yeah. Oh,
There's nobody driving it. It's just driving around at a set speed of like 15 miles an hour.
okay. Well, Jade's gonna hop on when it comes by, and she'll wait for it to get up to E level.
It does a complete loop around first level up where you were, and this does appear to be the area where they have all of the different restaurants and the fancy big bays for the individuals that order quite an exorbitant amount of stuff that need to have to all of that.
Yeah.
And on the next loop up, it appears to be public services up here. You got your libraries and your tax office and your police authorities, and government offices, various varieties.
Then
But I can't
guess...
name off right now because there's a child screaming in the background.
God damn it, Michael. I'm your pootie. Go. Come now, boy. Heal.
Well, God damn it.
I was just reminded of something stupid.
Well, if this is the floor with the library, Jade is gonna kind of hop off here.
This is the floor you were told the library is on.
Okay, well,
Where is it?
Oh no.
What do you mean you don't know? Where's the library at?
I don't fucking know. Where is the library?
I thought you knew where you were going.
I was just told on E level.
Well, that doesn't seem like very good instructions. Should have gotten more information out of that guy.
You can hear the forehead vein from here.
All right, well, maybe we just circle back to the previous conversation.
And I'll just walk the dog.
Really just got to go and go on this one, boys, all right?
Oof. I actually felt a little bit of a headache setting in with that one.
Sorry,
So
are you mad?
you should probably hop off and find someone who can direct you to it before you end up on another level.
They already hopped off. They
Oh,
just
okay.
don't know where they're going now. So, what are you gonna do?
She is going to ask someone where the library is.
Yep.
Hello.
Nearest
I'm
friend.
going to that.
Yeah. She's gonna.
Big- Ask them where the library is. Kind of turn around.
Winky.
Sorry.
It's
Um,
my guess. Alright. Yay, Zichun will actually wear his traditional clothing from home. That he
Oh
has
shit,
those in his
not the
bag.
clothes.
Jade's gonna kind of. Sorry. Let's see if she can find someone that speaks Terran. Is there anyone here that looks human-esque?
Not necessarily as that whole thing that happened.
Mm-hmm.
You got a point there.
Yeah. She's gonna go to another person. Excuse me. Do you know what the library is?
Oh yes, you say it's
No orc.
that way.
No orc. I heard that little inkling stepping on.
Yes, orc.
No
Oh
orc.
god, no. Humans are the space orc. I mean, we don't need
Humans.
orcs.
What did
We
you
don't
do?
orcs, we got human orcs.
No, humans already went out of their way to make action like Warhammer, everywhere else. Got enough of those. Okay, so the individual very harsh kill me. Do it.
Okay. And she will start walking that way, looking for the library. Or anything resembling a library.
A litter.
Mm-hmm.
Walking past a bunch of alleyways that a couple have none of signs actually ran common Terran.
But when she gets a little further down, she's gonna ask another person. Excuse me, can you point me towards the library?
head, it's kind of hell. Thanks.
I can only
Why-
surmise that it isn't their ass.
Library? Do you know where it is?
Kind of back cave. Down it.
Back that way?
And fast.
Okay. She's just gonna go that way.
What if they're rubbernecking and they're just misdirected?
I don't know.
That would be fucking awful. Like, they're just checking out a really pretty alien lady. Like, oh, it's that way? Thanks. Fucking alien.
Well, Jade's gonna put on her glasses because she wants to look kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that give me a plus 20 to perception, and I'm gonna make a perception check to find the library.
Oh. Okay. Let's see what the dice say.
53 plus 20 plus... Where's my... Two, so... 75.
Into the skies. I just got the achievement. Yay.
Yeah, it,
Into the skies! I am.
Why are you trying to disguise yourself?
Into the skies.
I know. Why are you going into disguise?
Into your ribcage.
That sounds illegal.
well, can you guys hear lines?
Yeah.
Yes, you're coming through nice and clear.
As always, a beautiful
Oh,
voice.
it's word.
Yeah.
My analog is superior because it doesn't lag.
The only time it experiences lag is when there's no power, and it doesn't work until power is turned on.
Okay, so basically, dial-up worked like this. The noise you heard was your modem talking, and it was like, my modem, high speed, your modem, slow speed. My modem, medium speed, your modem, slow speed. My modem, medium speed, your modem, slow speed. My modem, slow speed, your modem, slow speed.
What is that?
Your modem. Okay. And that's basically why dial-up made noise. I was literally explaining this.
Does Jade find the library?
Yes, you rolled high enough. Finally
Okay.
made it, and I'm just having.
I was trying dirt time.
Okay.
I was trying to buy you time. Fuck off.
Jade will take her glasses off and go into the library. Because she always walked into somebody.
They're really doing
As soon as you walk into the library, a tendril wrap around Raggy's desk for a date.
Yes, I know. If it's stuck in space, I have the books.
valid.
Here to get them back.
And the books in question.
She will present all the books she borrowed.
Palette. Cost. Very drawn out process. Typing a calculation. Good solid 15 minutes.
Just app.
No, they're not typing. They're typing pretty quick.
How much is this gonna be? Jade just... Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Picking up-
honestly, do not hit up interdimensional doggo waifu for money.
No, Jade's got money. She just doesn't want to spend it.
That is usually how you keep money.
After Eric. credit. Looks like late credit.
Oh,
Intimidation!
okay. Yeah, she'll pay the 20 credits.
That breaks the bank on other planets. The Terran credit is strong. It's basically the Bitcoin of this. It's basically the Bitcoin of this universe. It's like your computer has been hacked. Please deliver 5 Terran credit to this email address in order to. Damn! Terran credit will never be able to afford it as our wealthy landlord of Promethea. Where we can't afford ammo, you know.
That's how the captain lost his leg, you know.
It is! Getting debt collectors!
Yeah, well, she will, tap her head to pay the credits.
I mean, it's worth noting that that character's daughter continues that that's how the captain lost its blink, you know.
That's how my ball lost his leg, you know.
No, that's how the captain lost her eye, you know. Aaron, son. The son? Yeah, that son over there. His name is Jeremy. Oh, wait, hold on.
Well,
The payoff
yes.
in fun.
Boob honk.
There's what?
Down, you're not really standing. Doesn't
I believe I
like
can
you're
fly.
standing.
She's just, what's going on?
They're
Not unless you have anything about light magic.
bad. Baron,
Terran magic.
Baron.
Well,
Baron.
yeah, sure.
Well,
Fuck, so you're breaking up.
would you like something from the Wheel of Time series? From the Sword and the Stone series? Perhaps Harry Potter Volume 48?
The sword and the stone.
Very well, with the also like have it from
The one with the most detail.
type in a couple things. Those like
Yeah.
yeah. Punk and the back of the paper is covered. Contain it. Volume 5. Wanted to kill.
You know, I'll take it.
Well, have it back by me.
What?
By me
Nifrick. I'll be right back.
okay. Ah, they're not here anymore.
He said he'd be right back. Let's see. I'm trying to remember if there was something Vivian wanted to do on a station. He might want to shop for clothes. But I don't know if I have the brain power for that.
I don't know. I do. Okay, cool.
I had a plan that I think I wrote down, but if I remember correctly, I cleaned off my desk and I think I threw away that note.
Let me think.
Yeah, I had brain power available today, but then I used I'll finally manage to get my code to work.
Oops, wrong button. This one. Here. Did I have a note on this page? Oh, that's wrong. Oh, stop that. Alright. Doesn't look like I have a particular note or anything.
Oh, my nose.
Maybe. Scroll, scroll. Come on. Scroll. Operate. What is Citroen doing? I apparently have no notes on something specific for Vivian. Maybe I'll think of something later. Or what about Raven?
Well, I think, well, I had notes, but I think I threw them away for what I wanted to do with Raven. But, in order to keep things semi-progressing, Raven is just kind of interested in walking around the station for now. Just, I guess you could say, gleaning and finding places of potential thievery.
I think I will have Vivian go with him. And whenever he starts to look like he's gonna, make some trouble. No. That's right. Vivian is still kind of feeling like crap after that precursor attack. I just remembered that. Maybe she should get checked out first.
Did Vivian take a lot of damage?
I think she took one.
Oh.
Or maybe. Let's see. Yeah, she did take one.
Then yeah, you should maybe go to the medical bay on the ship.
Yeah, so she should go to the medical bay and get looked at and healed up.
Yes, leave Raven on the what is it? Secured.
Okay.
Those are true. That'd be little man.
So yes, Vivian is occupied working. I am sure that she does not need to be wearing her clothes to go to the medical bay, or her armor specifically. But she's not.
I'm back. Blair says hi, everybody.
Hello.
So,
Alright.
yeah. What happened while I was gone?
They told you to have it back by 2 weeks.
Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, so... Jade will exit the library.
Yeah, how do I look? Citroen will legitimately ask Captain's opinion on wearing his actual warrior clothes he's had put in his bag for a few years. Looking around, walking around, looking like one of them fucking Arabian Nights. Sorry.
Certain. Getting ready for a walk on a desert, but I think the station might be cold.
Yeah, but I mean, I've got my Memolar on, so that's warm.
Does this mean we don't have to go to Raven's planet?
Didn't we discuss that the captain was just fucking with him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was fucking.
Okay, but yeah. So what do Raven do?
I returned.
I think you had said that, or we had said that Raven was exploring the station, looking for opportunities. I was gonna have Vivian go with him and keep him out of trouble, but she is busy getting her brain fixed.
He's gonna get thrown in jail again.
You just see that you see the gremlin glint in the eye. You just, oh, there's shiny stuff here to be had.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth noting that he's not dressed up like a basic bitch. You gotta remember, because of his status, there's literal gold and silver on his clothing.
And then Jade's just wearing a t-shirt and skinny jeans.
Gotta get my turban on and wrap it comfortably around my horn. And put my horn rings back on.
Wearing.
He is very pink.
Like still charging, it's itchy.
As long as they don't get ingrown.
So.
Steve.
At this point, they kind of. That would be kind of a yes. If it's out, they're going to assess and potentially steal. Remember, watches are a point of contention for them. They wish to contain all the watches.
Okay, well, let's see. There's a lot of plans on that bench there that looks and off pride there. They're setting down the first and they're talking to themselves. Some on the ground and picking up. They someone being on the first kind of track of it. I mean, there's a lot of shit
yes.
going on. That's not even half of it.
Wow. That's like... Wow.
I know, it's a very basic bitch thing. But I kind of didn't have a plan for Raven when I first made them.
I didn't exactly have much of a plan for Vivian either.
Conjure has to have a
Kinda, yeah.
They're going to feel somewhat discouraged. It's like, nothing at the moment seems interesting, so they're gonna see about getting some food. And follow their nose. As a throwback, they're following their nose.
My brain stopped.
The food level.
The F. Yes.
And they're feeling like a meat based thing. Oh fuck. Yeah, bird can.
Like plant?
Toucan occasionally eat meat.
Kind of.
Just. Do you think I plan anything? My characters don't plan. I don't plan. Plans don't work. They're just kind of. They're
Is
just kind
that
of.
bacon?
I'm gonna insist. Make it detailed and elaborate plans. I can ruin it.
They can insist is nuts. I'm going for the first meat-based food thing they see.
How come you can get away with it, but I had to write code to pet fucking Puppo?
Because I'm not. I'm not a fucking.
Alana's aware of this branch world, you know.
Yeah. It's kind of hard not to be. It's the space between.
Why?
What, you think
over
all
here.
these different worlds just exist in their own planes of reality? No.
No, that's left up to the Norse. It's a tree. That is a shrub on cosmic standards. All right, fuck off.
We use the what do they call the tree?
Jormungandr, or no, excuse me, Yggdrasil.
Yggdrasil.
Yggdrasil, yeah. We walk along the branches of Yggdrasil to reach the different realms of creatures, mysterious and mystical. That's called space travel.
Jump off the tree. Actually, don't. You can do that in God of War. You just die.
Yeah.
You just straight up die.
I love that. If you get an achievement like what?
Mhm.
What do you think was gonna happen? I don't know. Get to the bottom, maybe find,
Secret loot.
maybe find a wellspring of knowledge down there. Sacrifice one of my eyes.
Oh,
Okay,
the
so
Taji skin.
first base product you come upon some sort of like lizard zebra thing getting chopped up and served in the sort of ribeye steak style, and it's
A lizard zebra thing
seasoned
getting
with
chopped?
some sort of red and brown spices of some sort.
Hey, Derek, I want to clarify.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad that you explained it's food, but my brain didn't hear chop; it heard chop up, and I was like, "Oh fuck, red light district that fast, goddamn!"
No, you have to go down for that.
Yeah, I mean, but still, that was like, fuck. That was gonna be like awkward.
But gee, Raven is going to kind of do the little hoppy, skippy thing to avoid just outright running. You're going to reach up, clap down some currency. How much for one?
This it sort of looks like if an elephant seal grew slug eyes,
Oh, funky.
turns around to look at you with those stalks. Doesn't really stop what it's doing, kind of turns.
Just hop, hop, hop.
Yeah. And then it'll stop chopping for a second and whack the corner of its cleaver, the menu that's above it, and it's got like various currencies and exchanges, but the Terran credit system's up there, and it's only like 2 credits for a steak. And then it's got like all these different options on the side, like, it's got cayenne spice, it's got black pepper, it's got salt, it's got thorium, it's got spice, it's got what?
I snarked. I apologize. But the salt and pepper option sounds just perfect for this exchange.
Yeah, it's got salt and pepper up there, it's got spices, it's got what else is there?
Radium.
No, it doesn't have radium. It's not allowed to sell radium, but it has thorium.
Thorium's radioactive too.
It was not quite as
Either
bad
way,
as radium.
radium also isn't bad. Just don't put it in your mouth.
Put it in your butt.
Oh,
Yes.
but they're gonna still lightly hopping. Apparently they're hungry. They're kind of the one with salt and pepper. So they plop down three credits. One is a tip.
Alright. They'll,
That's a 50% tip. That's very generous.
they'll slide their cleaver under one of the sections that they just recently cut and flick it over onto the skillet. And they sort of tote in front of you. And one of their eye stalk stays where it is, chopping away at the meat, and the other eye stalk goes into the other body and is, preparing it with like a spatula. You can
Hoppy hops have
tell it-
stopped. Just what?
Very creative. Much approved.
You can smell it cooking, and it sort of starts out kind of sulfurous smelling, but as it's cooking and they add the spices to it and they flip it back and forth, the blood drains out of it. It starts to switch over to kind of like a fresh cut grass smell.
Ooh, it's a vegan option. Yeah. Well, hoppies are going to resume. Just
Point, 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 point. I can totally see it.
After about 4 or 5 minutes searing it and cooking it, they'll serve it up on a little faux paper plate. And you can see it kind of stains the plate a nice black.
oh,
And while you're distracted looking down at the plate, those kind of meld back together.
looks back up. Huh. Little head shake of like, okay, back to normal. Ah. You just get a thanks, and then they kind of quickly hoppy, boundy, almost like a walk off to the side, so they can munch on the meal.
It tastes like a lemon.
This is so confusing.
It still definitely tastes like some form of protein-based meat, but it very strongly tastes like a lemon. It smells like grass, and it bleeds black.
Well, they're going to be nipping little chunks of it off, and they're eating it like a big cookie. Just
Not necessarily
is the-
wrong. That's weird.
Okay,
little head
like,
shake. Oh.
do you eat your cookies like in a spiral pattern, or do you got it from one side, or you do like eat it from 2 ends, and then you got the 2 bits left over?
Their hand is stained black. They're holding the plate as a drip plate, and they're just yomping on the other end of it.
Raven's tongue has turned black.
Want us to turn it white?
Wait.
No, you misunderstand. Permanently.
Ah, nice.
Oh. Well then.
What that tongue do?
Yeah.
And later,
no.
the other side of Raven will also stain black.
Just. Eh. Just. Eh. They kind of notice the color change. Just. What? I'm already black in nature. It's a perfect dividing line down the middle of their beak at this point. Black on one side, orange and black on the other side. Ah, I'm a harlequin bird.
I guess so, yeah.
Harlequin. Quinn, not Quinn.
It is worth noting that it doesn't stain the outside of your body. So that's all like feathers and keratin and stuff. It just stains, flesh.
Weird.
I would assume that it would eventually wear off when those particular cells have been shed.
No. The particular... So I worked this out a long time ago. It's a particular enzyme very similar to pineapple, where it, like, eats away at you a little bit, but it's also carrying a sort of dye component to it. So when your body fights back and, kills it, it just sort of, like, becomes a tattoo.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So it, like, enzymes its way under your flesh, and then when your white blood cells kill it, it's like, oh wait, I'm just gonna die here, and then the stain stays put.
Bird is content with this outcome. It was a small price to pay for good food.
It is pretty good. It's pretty filling too. I never told you how big this steak was. It's like 2-3 pounds of meat right there.
That's a lot of meat for a bird.
It is.
That's about as much as Raven. Well, much as their torso, maybe.
Well, you did give them a 50% tip.
That's true. You did.
Alright, so I believe Citroen said they were going to the station as well.
Yes, they will go to the station and be nosy.
What are you nosying in on?
Purchasable materials, basically, things like... Brain, I need you to not...
Oh, sorry.
Hold on, let me go back off. Sit over. Ah, right, rock. I need rocks. Rocks and metal.
This trade hub being as popular as it is, I don't think you're gonna have any trouble finding a large volume of whatever materials you might need.
Specific rocks and metals that can be imbibed with magic.
Being imbibed with actual magic and not just Terran nano machine magic, that might be a little trickier. Might need to spend a little more than a few hours looking for that, actually.
I have all the time in the world. So I have to get back and give Mary a head rub.
Where would you rub Mary to give them head pats?
Wherever you want, because Mary is smart enough to make it their head in their brain. Duh.
Okay, so there is like one coal shop in commerce area that actually sells like crystals, and from what little you know about magic, knows that they are at least reactive to magic. They got a few different colors here. It looks like they got...
I will purchase them all from you, sir.
Okay. They got purple, they got white, they got green, and they got red.
All will be purchased from you, sire.
Alright, that's gonna be 2,000 credits.
Purchase. Acquire.
Like, point is successful.
Wait,
More rock.
Purchase.
I will thank you for your patronage. gesture
Now we
to all of the other rocks that they have. Is, do you want to buy anything else as you're leaving?
And I have many more rocks.
Zitron will purchase exactly 10 pounds of granite.
Like granite sheet or just like granite rubble?
He's gonna buy a block of granite, a block of marble, a block of igneous rock.
What about the elusive pomegranate?
Oh, see,
we're
that's real
ignoring
easy.
you.
You just put granite in your palm.
Ah!
Palm of granite.
I'm mad. That's clever.
I reiterate, with the
Alright, the extra stone is gonna run you about 500 credits.
deal. I'm amazed that he can just carry all this.
I mean, I assume it takes you a couple of trips to ferry everything back and forth.
It's like I
only
can,
because of its
so I
awkwardness,
can only
not the
balance so
weight.
much.
Yeah. No, there's this primal
think you-
urge. I have to carry all the groceries in at once.
I mean, yeah.
I could definitely see him carrying all those blocks of stone. You said they were what, 10 pounds each?
2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. No, he can fit it all. It's fine. Got his
Yeah,
bag of crystals around his wrist
Yeah,
and the rocks.
if they're 10 pounds each, that's not super big, and he could probably balance them well enough.
Soldier. Here I go with all of my shiny.
One day you too can know the freeing ability and the magnificent strength of the 1 meter cube of tungsten. I carry mine with me every day, and whenever I don't have it, it feels as though everything around me is made of tissue paper.
I was
Once he
gonna
does
say,
get
a
back
meter
here.
cube of tungsten would be really fucking heavy.
When Zitron does get back to the station, or back to Mary, he'll go right back and begin purchasing some engraving tools, some chisels, and an abundance of silver. Not minted silver, obviously, but fucking that's danger. But alchemical silver. There we go.
Oh, so like pure silver.
Pure silver. That's basically predetermined amount and such. Yes.
Okay. 800 credits.
Deal. And also is going to go ahead and do his due diligence and save up to purchase a couple of software updates and more advanced pieces of equipment for the medical bot.
Ah, yes, instead of just the clamps.
Oh, yeah.
Clamps.
He is thinking they might need to get some sort of trauma harness too, as to be safe. Yeah. Oh, and also if there's any other types of AI or anything that he can purchase. Oh, not AI because it's illegal, but VIs. Not like something that's does what warboys do, but won't explode itself out of pure orgasm. Because yeah, death. Like I love the warboys, but he needs a VI that gets more than one use. Granted, if you want it done correctly, 100%, that one-time use warboy, you can't get better, I guess. You really can't. You can't outdo the warboy on that one. I'll give him that.
Okay, so let's see. From lowest sanity to most intelligence, there's probably warboys, virtual intelligences, digital intelligences, sentient intelligence, and then AI is at the top. Which
But aren't AI illegal?
AI are illegal in Terran space because they only follow their programming, which makes them dangerous.
I see.
They don't have a conscience.
Well, we'll get a
You
sentient
can't think of
intelligence.
absolutely everything.
He'll get
Yeah, I
a
was gonna say a
sentient
sentient
intelligence.
one sounds good.
And he'll put that on the medical bot. You know, that way it can at least comfort Raven while it violates them. Now, but he does want he does want something smart enough just in case, because he's not really versed as a xenobiologist. He knows that that's its own thing. He also wants to get a couple, I don't know if it's available, a couple hundred volumes of xenobiology books. So he can put that in their brain, so they'll be able to work on all the species a lot better. In case there's a critical injury, like in case somebody needs like a fucking lung worked on, it can be safely done by the bot.
Like digital copies.
Yeah, like digital, basically like the little, like floppies, I know it'd be like a USB and stuff, but like floppies that he could plug in and give it all the info.
Just basically substitute to educate the bot.
So,
You know,
funny thing, with the reintroduction of crystal lattice storage, floppy disks would come back into vogue.
Fuck yeah, man! The 70s are back, baby! I love that fucking shit post. Just somebody's talking about the current political climate. It's like the 70s are back in. And they really are, though.
70s are early. The 20s, man.
Ooh, let's go back even further. We can use, instead of magnetic film, we can use the magnetic wire that we used before we stole the film from the Germans.
Whoa.
Yeah. Quarter mile of this fine magnetically charged wire for some very ass quality recording.
Hey, man. Technology is really slow until it's suddenly not.
Yeah, that's true
Really
enough.
slow until some dumbass decides to eat some mushrooms and experience an awakening.
And experiences God in a field somewhere in Wisconsin.
What if
Oh
mushrooms
my!
are literally the only reason why DARPA gets anything done? Oh no!
Why do you think we still grow psilocybin in plants? We gotta keep them DARPA boys happy. Well, then again, fucking Mark's family friend did get a lot of drugs from a government spook back in the 70s and shit.
Where do you think drugs come from?
He got it from a guy on an AFB that he like did civilian work for, and it was this dude would sell him shit. This is a government agent.
Well, if they're claiming all these drugs, I mean, they gotta do something with them.
It's the fact that their family friend's own words is my 1973 to 1982 high was sponsored entirely by the U.S. government. Ugh. Moral of the story: don't do as many drugs as this guy did, or you will literally wake up in Germany married to a chick you don't even know.
Name will be Olga. And you will say please.
Okay, so for all of the extra shit, that's 1,250, and then a digital sentience is a good, like, 10 grand.
Citroen has he has a specific amount of money of which he will not disclose. But he can't afford it though, I'm keeping track.
Yeah, they've got a good amount of money right now.
I mean, you do have that VI that's still growing. It's the medical bot. It's learning. It's sort of getting there.
True. Maybe you should get a specific surgery bot. Do they sell those? A robot whose whole thing is surgery?
Well, I mean, yes, but
Yeah.
that's even more expensive.
Okay, but he feels like it would behoove them to have more than one source of healing on this ship.
It
'Cause
does
there's
make
more-
sense.
No.
Medbot complemented with surgeon bot.
Exactly. It's like an actual hospital. They'll be arguing all the time over who's better at their job.
And laughing at their patients. Because
Laughing.
wouldn't you laugh at them?
Look at this guy. They
Yeah.
got a light bulb stuck up their rectum. Haha.
Oh, what a bright ass idea.
Well, look, I'm a surgeon, alright? I can tell you, nothing ever accidentally ends up in there.
I was bored. It's the best answer you can give for that scenario.
Don't do anything you wouldn't want to explain to paramedics.
I mean, yeah.
That's even better than don't put your fingers where you wouldn't put your dick.
If you don't want to have to explain to another adult why it's there, don't put it in you.
Pretty much.
Well, you see, I thought it was a good idea to sit on the barricade divider in front of Walmart.
No. Firstly, that would be amazing, but also no. Just ask someone. So what does blue taste like?
It tastes like a punctured diaphragm.
It sounds like quitter talk.
This is a good song.
I was just thinking that. I was just listening to it.
I know that's what you were thinking, because we're all connected.
What am I thinking?
Blue.
No. Close, though.
Oh, wait.
Black
no,
and
that's-
white.
That's what they were thinking. Because they're still thinking about the Walmart thing.
Shut up, no I'm not.
I was just thinking of an album you might like, actually. I linked it before, but I'll probably link it again later.
Oh, really?
Yes. You've heard of Kitsune Squared, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the album Squared Dance is enjoyable.
You were talked over, I don't know what you said.
The album Square Dance, I think you'd like.
Oh, yeah, I already have it.
I knew you'd like it.
I knew you'd like it so much, I made sure you already had it. Haha!
Mwahaha! Oh, put my shirt on.
I did not remember to take an allergy pill. I'll have to do that.
I guess I'll sit up. Okay, so Citroen got all the things that they could afford to get. Went back to the ship with them. Raven has acquired noms. Jade has acquired book 1, singular.
Book 1, very large.
Wide load.
Well, yeah, she does got a big ass.
It's true, you know.
And
Vivian was being treated.
yes, Vivian was having their brain fixed.
Oh, my
Walk
fucking
into
hamstring just about cramped up. Holy fuck, that was close. Oh.
My fucking, the arch of my left foot always wants to do that. I just have to look at it real intensely like, you better fucking not, and it goes away.
I was like, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Later then, while you're asleep.
There you go. We'll wake you up about that later.
We'll talk about this again.
Here's
in
at
about an
3 in the
hour.
morning.
You remember when you ate a whole bunch of fucking potassium and protein at the same time? Here's your reminder!
Intelligent design ass. Yeah, combination of intelligent design and a cruel sense of humor.
Hey, what's
Listen.
this gene do? It produces vitamin C? That important?
Yeah.
No, not really. Oh, it's really not? Oh, it
Listen.
kills them eventually. But slowly.
Listen, guys.
Well,
let me
let's get
tell
rid
you.
of that.
Misconception about evolution doesn't always do the smartest. Does the most efficient option, not the smartest option.
It does the option that survives.
Whatever it costs to
Even if
leave.
that happens to be a less effective option, just lucky.
Bless you. Where do you think companies got the idea of cost effectiveness evolution? Lowest time investment, second highest chance of survival.
And degradation has occurred.
Nope, because Jade's gonna do some more shopping.
Oh.
We got like 20 minutes here. You better be quick about that.
She gonna go sword hunting
Very delayed.
There it is.
and armor hunting.
1000%. Oh, whoa.
Okay, so what kind of swar and hunter are you looking for?
She is gonna go with. She's gonna go with a bastard sword. See if she can find one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a knives and sharp things store.
Ooh, that's where she going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got bastard swords. They got cousin swords. They got uncle swords.
The fuck is a
God.
cousin sword?
Damn.
Dark being a little gremlin.
No, I know, but if it's in the world, explain.
Explain? Okay, so you know how a bastard sword is like halfway between a long sword and a short sword?
Yeah.
Cousin sword is halfway between a long sword and a great sword. And an uncle's sword is halfway between a short sword and a dagger. Bam. Knowledge. Get dunked on. L plus ratios plus stay mad plus didn't ask plus don't care.
Plus molding.
Yeah, oh yeah, plus mauled.
Plus no bitches. Plus
Maidenless.
maidenless.
Oh, tarnished.
Thou hast no bitches.
I have no idea if that came through properly. I
I
can't
heard it all.
actually hear it.
I heard it all!
Yeah, guys, gotta remember, my voice is like 5 octaves higher than this.
Let's do
Not
the
like
cube.
Okay.
Birdo return shortly. The restroom break
Oh
is
my
required.
god, Jake, hurry up. What
This-
the
I'm
Sit
sorry,
for
I
20
have
minutes.
burning cancer.
My god, there's 15 minutes left in this
8
session.
and a half. I'll be right back.
Not a cross!
You don't have to pee
I'm
that
gone.
bad.
You're gonna be gone an hour.
You're gonna
Oh my
fall in.
There was no chance given the instant that we smelled blood in the water.
So, how
You
much
know-
is bastard sword?
Cousins.
Let me look it up.
Incest sword?
Bed.
No.
Group. Combat weapon. Because I think we do actually have bastards written down here.
I think so.
And do they do any upgrades and or modifications?
Maybe.
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 There it is. Okay. Bastard sword is worth 60 credits.
Oh, okay.
So dice here, see what damage value it's gonna use. Medium. There's a medium speed weapon, it does 1d10 damage. If you decide to chuck it, it does 1d6. It
I really
is
need to organize this sheet.
4.5 feet long.
How many?
Wait.
4.5?
No, that's how much it weighs, sorry. 4.5 pounds. It's 55 inches long, and it has a stack shape of 2x1. It can be stacked 9 times.
And you said it was a 1d10
Yes.
damage?
1d10 medium damage. If you decide to throw it, it's 1d6.
It's such a good song.
It is. Whenever I imagine someone throwing a sword, for some reason I don't go immediately to the proper way to throw it, you know, like a spear. I immediately go to grabbing the very tip of the blade and just hurling it like an axe.
Mm-hmm.
Just end over end.
Or just
See, the
throw it
first
by the
thing I
handle,
think
just
of-
yeet.
The first thing I think of is somebody throwing it end over end, but by the handle.
Alright. Now she gonna go get some armor. She needs it. Oh, wait, before she leaves, can she sell her falchion?
I just closed the sheet. Alright, let's see how much it costs.
And remember, this one's got the skull cracker on it, and it's modified to be heavy.
Falchion. Market value is 46 credits.
Okay. Does that include the upgrades, that the modifications it got?
Yes.
Okay, 46 credits. Okay, yeah, she'll sell it. She doesn't need 2 swords.
Okay.
Okay, now to the armor shop.
What kind of armor do you want?
Something that will, you know, just like kind of like like a chest plate and to cover her chest and stomach and back. It's pretty much all she needs. The way she
Okay, but
fights.
like, what kind of armor you want? You want it to be like piercing resistant? You want it to be slashing resistant? You want it to be blunt resistant? You want it to prevent statuses?
Can it be a mix of different things?
It can be a mix of things, yeah. It's gonna be weak to anything you don't add.
Hmm. So, like, if I was to get a, like, just a plate, what would that be resistant against?
Slashing, piercing, and blunt, but you wouldn't get any status.
What would it take to add my status to that?
Layering it with something else that has status as a bonus.
Maybe she could get like not a gambeson, but like some like under armor for that. Like, you know, something that insulates her from stuff. I don't know.
A cuirass?
I guess.
I mean, that is strong against status specifically, but it's weak against everything else.
Well, I was thinking like an under armor for so that she could fold the plate on top of it.
So like cloth?
I guess. Like, is this like a medieval shop, or is this like a their modern day shop?
It's modern. I'm just.
Okay.
It's armor. There
Yeah.
isn't going to be a whole lot that you can do to change how things physically interact.
Okay. Well, I
There's,
think
of
she'll just
course,
go.
Technology. You could have like a projector shield or something like that, but that requires energy to run.
She's got a battery pack.
Okay, so that would be added to your shield. But we're talking about armor.
Yeah. Jade doesn't have any shields. But no. Let's just go with the chest and back plate.
The flat plate of metal.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay.
Like, she does want it to just kind of. But
I
You're gonna call me cute?
It's gonna squish her boobs.
That's a very good thing to mention. You can't squish the boob.
Do they have anything that will kind of like conform to her boob size?
It's worth noting, along the way here, Zitron would have... Okay, so he was going somewhere completely different, but he eventually passed by Jade, following the scent of uncertainty, and just been standing there silently, and then eventually just, without like a fucking quiet as a mouse, just... Why don't you just try Lamellar?
What's Lamellar?
And he's gonna lift up his comfortable blue cloth and show off the very tightly woven pieces of metal.
Weak to blunt and status, but strong against slashing.
I mean, strong against slashing and good against piercing because of the fact that he's also got a layer of hauberk mail underneath it, yeah.
What about scale mail?
Strong against slashing and status, weak against piercing.
You're not being... You need to learn one thing about armor, poor Terran friend of mine. You have to make sacrifices on the efficacy of what you can defend against. Unless you're a Terran, which they are always like, yeah, I have to have everything all the time.
I am a Terran.
Exactly. See, there's a reason. There's a reason most of them don't leave the universe, because it's a cold and ruthless place, and they don't like realizing that. I gotta actually compromise out here. I want to talk to your manager.
I wish I had the armor I had when I was in the army. That stuff was awesome.
It's also weak to status.
Yeah.
You could also ask for just, I don't know, if you're desperate
well,
enough for a multi-core shield system.
Yeah, no, Battle Steel is weak to status, by the way. That hadn't become obvious yet.
Yeah. Do they have that here?
Your sacrificial armor. It's strong against everything, but it only lasts for one battle.
Nah.
That's true.
Just get the blueprint for your sacrificial armor and print replacements in the nanoforge. Done.
That is a good plan.
Scrap,
He has-
scrap
he has
armor works.
He has absolutely thought out as many ways for combat as possible.
Scrap armor is valid. I'm surprised it took this long for anyone to mention it.
It hasn't been relevant. It's not like he doesn't have the info. It's just...
Do they have the Terran combat stuff here?
They have battle steel plates, but they don't have the technology to, like, shape it. They could shape, like, laminated steel, hardened steel. They could...
Oh, wait. Couldn't she take that battle steel to the Dramatic Exits Nano Forge and just have it reprinted out to fit her?
You could. You'd have to spend some time in Blender and, shape it properly.
I don't know how to use Blender.
Jade would know how to use Blender.
Jade
She's a
would know how to
computer
use
nerd.
Blender.
Okay.
Yes, Blender survived.
No, hold on.
Somehow.
Hold on now, Jade. Your boobs are your big concern, right? The squishiness.
Yeah, because if they're too tightly compressed, it's hard to move and breathe.
Okay, now hear me out. And Zitron just slowly stripping clothes in the shop. And just, here, put this on. And here, have my armor. Try its comfort.
She will try it on.
Zitron's armor is actually ridiculously comfortable because of all of the soft fabric he has underneath it.
It's probably
It doesn't-
tight.
Yeah, it's a
It's
bit
not-
small.
It's a bit small, but you can imagine if it were in your size, that wouldn't be a problem.
You don't have, like, the straps buckled or anything. It's just kind of laying against you.
Like a bib.
That is nice. With a battle bib.
I mean, yeah.
Battle ready armor.
Now, I don't exactly have your,
I understood that reference.
You
Me
don't have
too.
my proportions. Yeah.
yeah, just those ridiculously big melons of yours. But, had I mean, you want my groin armor? It's capable of expanding quite several sizes.
No, I'm good. And she's gonna take it off. I'm just gonna spend some time readjusting the size of the armor.
Damn, I wanted a battle buddy.
Don't worry, you will. I'm gonna customize the color of my armor too.
Actually, I don't think I'm allowed to be your battle buddy out of, like, legal reasons. I want to keep
How
my
much
organs
for
on
a
the inside.
suit of the battle steel armor?
I had big old giant bag.
1,500.
That includes the helmet?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's my credits? Just saw it. There it is. Yep, she's got plenty. She's gonna pay the credits.
Alright. And what about your shield?
Oh.
How much is a shield?
You should get a scutum.
So, you can get a physical shield, which covers an area and reduces damage, or you could get the projector shield, which covers your person, and only your person. And the more expensive the model gets, the more damage it reduces before it lets it go. Essentially, how big the capacitor can it pops.
Okay. Where'd my phone go?
So, you got your
There it
range
is.
of 9 credits to 35 credits, then it's a range of like 5 to 50 damage. I rolled for it. You guys reasonably should have had these already, it's just the other station didn't sell them.
Well, maybe once Vivian recovers, she will buy
Are
some.
there more expensive models
There are
of
not.
shield? Oh, okay. Well, she's gonna get the most expensive one.
Alright,
What was it? The 35 credits?
35 credits. It is a kite projector shield.
Okay.
Kite brand projector shield, I should say.
And they sound like a pretty good deal too, really.
Yeah. It's not going to stop a bullet, but it'll do some preventative maintenance against, that fist coming towards your face.
Yeah.
It'll slow
The-
it down significantly.
Yeah. The armor is for the bullet. The shield is for anything else.
Yes, the armor with HP reduction values totally going to stop an LP attack.
I mean, yeah, if it's
If it's far enough away, it does HP damage, but if you try to storm a hornet's nest, it's not going to help all
no,
much.
I know how it works.
Yeah,
Hey, Jade,
making sure.
why don't you get that big fancy thing right there?
But
And Zitron will point to something that reads multi-core shielding.
is that a thing? Dark.
It's expensive, but I mean, hey, protecting the baby.
Dark.
Zitron's gonna have to explain that one.
The concept of multi-core shielding is it's one of those. Oh, it's the best thing you can buy reasonably, but it's expensive because you've got to pay for a capacitor, and it's like an emitter that sits on an emitter that sits on an emitter with a projector over all of it.
And how expensive are we talking?
Actually, might take you some time.
Oh.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock.
Oh, it's time to go.
Oh, haha! No, Jade won't never find out. Haha!
Jade will find out next episode on... Yeah, that episode.
Oh, my head.
Okay.
One more look at the horse cock.
Alright, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back.